In many and various ways, God preached the gospel to his Old Testament people. And often he did this by portraying beforehand, as a sort of pencil sketch, what the Messiah would fill out in full color. We see an example of this happening in Judges 4 and 5, two chapters we covered today in Bible in 1 year. We see it happening in Jael, who takes a hammer and a tent peg, and while the arch enemy of the people of God, Sisera, is asleep, she drives that tent peg into his skull, thereby delivering a head wound, a death blow, to this enemy of God's people. What's happening there? What's happening there is what happens multiple times in the Old Testament, where the arch enemy of the people of God is taken out, is killed by a blow to the head. It happens with David and Goliath. It happens to Abimelech also in the book of Judges. And now it here happens with Jael and Sisera. All of these are narratives that portray beforehand what Christ himself is going to accomplish when he fulfills Genesis 3:15, where God made a promise that the Messianic seed would crush the head of the serpent, the arch enemy of the people of God. That's what Christ does on the cross. He crushes the head of the serpent, our enemy. And this victory achieved by crushing the head of the arch enemy of God's people is portrayed in all of these narratives throughout the Old Testament. They give us a foreshadowing of Christ's work on the cross.